Hey guys, what's up? So in this video, I will be giving you guys the top 5 best frontlines in Paladins. Now I've done my research. I researched who are the absolute best frontlines right now. I've also asked some pro players who they think are the best frontlines. So I'm basically mixing my experience and other people's opinions in this video. Oh, I just want to say this is gonna be a PC top 5 as well. I don't know how the meta is in console or like on Switch, because I don't really play on console anymore. I used to, but I started playing on PC and I don't know how the meta is on console. It might be the same, but I just want to say it might be a little different. And this is also not gonna be in particular order, so here we go. Number 5 in the list is gonna be Fernando. Now Fernando dispatch, he actually got nerfed a little bit. His shield got nerfed, but he's still gonna be very strong, especially if you run this talent over here. The Aegis talent for Fernando is definitely the best talent for him. The other talents are, you know, they're not bad, but I would kind of just use them for, like, kind of for fun. He's just very hard to deal with. I mean, even if you buy Wrecker, sometimes his shield can still last for so long. That's why they just keep nerfing him. His damage is okay. He doesn't have like a burst damage, but can still be very annoying because of the fire effect, or you know, the burn effect. His escape is also not bad. I love the way you can also dash while your shield is up, and your ultimate is actually pretty good as well, but it kind of depends. At the same time, sometimes it's very useful, sometimes it's not. For example, they have a Juggle, so your ultimate is gonna be very nice, or for example a Ceres ultimate, you can basically save everyone in your team. Overall, his kit is just very good. That's why he's still gonna be in the meta. Number 4 in the list is gonna be Barik. Now Barik actually got buff this patch as well, but only with one of his talents, I think. I'm pretty sure this talent over here got buff. I feel like all of his talents are not bad as well. You can literally use any of this talent, I feel like, and you'll still be, and you're not really throwing the game. His shield is also pretty good. I'm pretty sure it has like 4,000 health, and his shield is pretty massive, I would say. His turrets are also very annoying, especially if you have like this card over here. It's like, some people might think it's a meme, but it's actually kind of fun to use it. Let's be honest, not a lot of people are actually buying Bulldozer, so having that card can actually be very annoying. You don't have to max it to up to 5. You can literally have it at like 2 or 3 levels. And whenever I play Barik, sometimes I can do the most damage in the team. It doesn't look like you do that much damage, but manage to do so much damage because of the turrets. And his ultimate is very good if you're like, for example, trying to capture the point, or if you need to stay on the payload. It's gonna be very annoying to deal with a Barik. Number 3 in the list is gonna be Ruckus. Now I don't actually see a lot of Ruckus players in casuals, but they use him a lot in high ranks. I would definitely say he's one of, if not the best off tank currently. He deals a lot of damage. His mobility is pretty good. He's also very tanky. You need to buy a Wrecker for this guy so you can actually kill him. And even if you have Wrecker, he can still run away from you. And if you want even more damage, well, you have your ultimate. Overall, all of his talent are also not really that bad. You can literally go for any of this talent, but I would definitely say Aerial Assault is the best talent for him. If the enemy team is a really good Ruckus, GG. Like, your support will always die. He's just gonna be very annoying to deal with. Number 2 in the list is gonna be Torvald. I know Torvald has been off the meta for so long, but the Grandpa Daddy is finally getting some love. He got a lot of buff this patch. He's just more tankier. All of his talents are also not really that bad, but I would still recommend Thanks Grandpa. I feel like it's just the best talent for him. I already find Torvald very annoying before, and now he's just even more annoying. First of all, you basically need to buy 2 items because of this guy. You need to buy Wrecker and Resilience, because they literally buffed him to have more shield. I think he got like 1,000 extra shield, which is crazy by the way. And you need Resilience because he can silence you. Imagine you're a flank. For example, you're playing Maeve and he just silences you. You cannot dash away. You can actually counter most of the flankers in this current meta. You don't even have to be a flank. Imagine being like a support. You cannot go invis with Ceres. You cannot jump away with Ayo. I'm gonna call it already. He's probably gonna get nerfed next patch. I'm just saying right now. So while he's still really good, you should probably abuse him. Now before I say the number 1, I wanna give some honorable mentions. Now I was gonna give this to Azan, because let's be honest, Azan is just always really good. Let's be honest. He's just very tanky. He basically has everything. He's very tanky. His damage is not bad. He has mobility. He's a very solid tank, but he got a lot of nerfs nerf this patch. That's why I'm kind of afraid to put him in honorable mention even, because I haven't really used him that much for me to know if he's actually so viable. If this is last patch, Azan will definitely be in the top 5, but he just got nerfed so much, so I'm not really sure if he's still good. So instead of putting Azan, I want to put Atlas in the honorable mention. Now Atlas, he actually got buff this patch, and if you know how to play this guy, you're just gonna ruin everyone in the enemy team. You can even use any of his talent. I feel like they're not bad. You can use him as a main tank if you want to, but I personally think he's better as an off tank. He's just really good at harassing you. His shield, you cannot break his shield. Even if you buy a wrecker, it doesn't matter. He can go long range or short range. He can basically get all of his health back, and his ultimate can be kind of hard to use, but it's very useful if you know how to use it properly. I don't even know how to properly use him, so the gameplay you're watching right now is probably not even that good, but you definitely need to put some time on this guy, but he's definitely very worth it to learn. Now for number 1, you guys might be surprised for this one, it's gonna be Inara. Now Inara got buff this patch. You know the way when you're shooting with Inara you're like getting slowed? Well, not anymore. You can literally shoot with Inara so fast now. You used to be slower, like I think 50%, I'm pretty sure, but look at this. Look how fast I'm walking while I'm shooting. And I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a big difference, because all of her kit relies on kind of like close range. She's just a very solid tank in this current meta. It's crazy how one simple fix from one champion can boost her up like so much. I'm not saying she's bad last patch, but it definitely made her so much better now because of that buff. Her talents are also pretty good. If you want more sustain, I would go for Mother's Grace. If you want to kind of have fun, I would go for Tremors. And if they have like, I don't know, a lot of flankers maybe, or like champions that can escape very easily, then I would use this talent over here. So it kind of depends on the scenario what kind of talent you're gonna use. She's very hard to kill. She has a lot of like slow. She can even stun you. She's just definitely a very solid frontline this meta. Now I just want to say before the video ends, if your favorite tank is not here, then do not be discouraged. This top 5 is only based from the higher ranks, so just because your favorite champion is not like in the meta, it doesn't entirely mean it's a bad champion. It all based off if you like playing the champion. If you enjoy playing the champion, then that's all good. So for example, I like playing Makoa, and Makoa is not really like in the top 5 in this current meta, but I still enjoy playing him because he's just too fun to use. I'm basically just sharing you guys who are the strongest tank in this current meta. So guys, do you guys agree with my top 5? Comment down below if you guys agree with me or not. And let me know down in the comments below, who do you guys think is the best frontline in this current meta? But of course, just a reminder, this is only my opinion, so do not take it personally. Well, that's it for today guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.